They actually are not fighting. It's DJ Invis. You guys, come on. Putting me in high-pressure situations like this. I still can't trust you guys.
Yeah, they're a bunch of liars, bunch of losers. Like we don't not want to be associated with them.
I trust the Morphling again. I chose TNC. You just can't not trust Morphling on TNC.
It's just too strong, you know. Gabby playing it once again. They have Spirit Breaker on top of that. They're just playing the same combo. If Earthshaker Morphling is not in the game, they will find ways to break the game, find a way how to make Gabby's morph imbalanced.
They always find a way. It'll be Fnatic with 3 bounties to TNC's 1.
And it's also Enigma into Rubik, so like Rubik will have a pretty good game. Raking doesn't care, too much about the black hole, has 2 lives. There are a lot of counter picks in this game. Like Rubik is great against the Timbersaw as well. You steal any of his abilities, pure damage, great against the Timber. But then again, you have Timbersaw playing against the Bristleback. I hear a lot of goose.
Yeah, the Viscous Nasal Goose stacking up on Moon. But the one thing I wanted to ask is, DJ went to the Shadow Walk first. What does he do in lane? Like, does he do anything in lane for level 1?
Oh, that's the classic from my pubs, where he just hides and leeches XP. Bro, listen, I have this. I just need level 2. So DJ will body block that camp. It's very important because you don't put that much pressure with Lycan and the Bounty Hunter, and just 2 good side pull camps could make your lane a whole lot of difficult.
DJ now hit with the Wraith Fire Blast, and we'll get back to Invis.
Raking matches up nicely against these melee heroes. Has a potential as the offlaner. I just want to see what his item build is going to be. I do not want to see Hand of Midas into Battle Fury into Radiance type of thing. Something we've seen in the game number 1 where they were just trying to go full greed. Maybe Orb of Corrosion is a cheap damage, slow, a lot of kill potential in the lane.
Yeah.
You also need to get more points in the stun, at least 2 points.
If you can get Orb of Corrosion, Telekinesis, Wraith Fire Blast, Fable, I think you're pretty much locking down a kill on the bounty.
Yeah, this Raking should free farm on the bottom lane. That's why they set up the lanes this way.
It's already 12-0. So he's doing a good job already. It's quite nice.
Also, I talked about Timbersaw having a good time against the Bristleback, against the Raid King. They can potentially have 2 Timbersaws. One from Rubik, one from the Morphling. So it's not that good of a Timbersaw game to start with. Always these 2 heroes paired up together, Morphling and Rubik. Well, you have a spell. Well, we'll have a better spell, and we'll have 1 extra.
Especially at some point, you're assuming that Morphling will...
bottom lane.
Grab
That's what Bounty Hunter is going to do in this lane. Answer is give first blood.
Now the one true king has taken his head. And we'll get first blood, and TNC already looking like they're having a fantastic time down here bottom. 22-1 for KP. And that's some wolves.
You're not pressured. You're really
creeps.
not pressured at all. This lineup from Fnatic, they need to get the ball going, get the levels, get that Lycan Book 3, and start playing with Enigma, Eidolons. He also has 2 Sage Mask. I believe he's also going to go possibly into that Necro Book. I do not want to see more than Necro 1. It just feels like a bit of a waste on Enigma.
We've seen Enigmas at least...
We've seen different item builds.
Yeah.
We've seen yesterday from Baboka him going Aetherlands.
Yeah. And he was holding the 2 Sages masks the entire game, I believe. So, taking a look over at bottom again. Bounty, Orb of Venom. Little phase boots. He's got himself 2 CS as he's trying to pull this camp over and maybe get a
Bounty,
little bit
bro,
more.
you need to calm down with those last hits. 2 already.
Yeah, so I don't even know if Jab's going to make anything from these 2 Sages masks, just based on what I saw from Boga. yesterday, but obviously 2 different regions, 2 different styles of play, 2 different players. Whole different thing. DJ, again, just still trying to use the Shadow Walk. Gennadi's also got the Shuriken tossed. Meanwhile, Tim's, he'll have Boots coming out. KP, he's got Orb of Venom in phase. So, let's see. DJ just under their noses and immediately eats a Wraith Fire Blast whenever he's going to show himself. And the damage coming in, you just can't sustain that if you're DJ.
Yeah, steal my money, I steal your HP pretty much. Your life steals off of it, deals a ton of damage.
Now, the cost of taking that much damage is 12 gold admission.
It's the biggest bait in Dota history. You know. There was a good Reddit thread about it. You know, bounty goes in, steals your 12 gold, gets harassed, gets stunned, uses a healing salve, is AFK for 10+ seconds, comes back, steals more gold. They repeat the same thing. You're half HP, you do not have any regen left, so you're using the courier. It was a funny story.
Tim's just sapping some experience here away from Jebs. I think they spotted that courier coming over. I think they actually spotted Jebs himself making that rotation in to the triangle. So his courier goes down, and, well, Enigma now dealing inside the Dire jungle. This is some aggressive farming.
Let's see how they're going to punish that. Charge. It's a level 2 Enigma.
Yeah, Malefice out onto Tim's. The charge will come all the way through. It'll take some time. Telekinesis. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter one shot from dead. Not sure he can really help out himself. They're going to use the Tornado on Febby to make sure that he doesn't go onto this Enigma. Well done by Moon, who's not having as difficult as a game. You know, Armel, he does have 10 more CS, but Moon isn't dying constantly over mid.
Yeah, I'm worried about this Enigma. Enigma is only level 2, 6 minutes in. Quite surprising, you know. Enigma is a hero that farms the jungle much faster than some other heroes. And we are having a word from production that Spirit Breaker was level 1, now hit level 2. I was not aware of that. Thank you very much.
Getting a little bit low. Of course, now Febby goes and gets the bash at level 2. He'll bash on his first hit. Always nice. And DJ was searching. He was maybe hoping he could catch a bristle. Whether it was to his back or his face, who knows? Tim's over here. DJ again. He's just scouting vision at the moment. We're not really feeling the effectiveness of this bounty just yet.
He's a walking ward, pretty much.
Which that combined with the fact that, you know, you are low level on the Enigma too is a bit of a problem. Febby committing for this. He's under the tower, in some trouble. DJ comes around, so does Jabs.
Get that level 2 Spirit Breaker.
Oh, can they get him? Shuriken toss? The trees! Salve? Oh,
he used salve. He tried to go for a sneaky one, you know, salve a bit, charge something.
Maybe get a charge out, yeah. That would have been pretty impressive if he was able to salve, get enough health to charge away.
Also pretty impressive that they got 160 gold for that kill. Orb of Corrosion, done on Wraith King, some cheap damage, more slow, going into hand of Midas.
Tornado misses, but they do have the EMP. Raven will use that shapeshift. DJ coming over. And, well, it's looking like KP will fall here. Shuriken toss and a right click from Raven, so slowing down this Wraith King. That being said, you've got Morphling getting some space. Wraith King still sitting second on the net worth after that.
Now, Wraith King will struggle in this game with the Reincarnation. He just put a point in it. You're playing against Mana Burn from the Necro units, EMP.
So he'll need that shard.
He'll need that shard, exactly. You never feel safe playing into Invoker, and especially Invoker plus the Necro units. Now, Febby's acting like he's level 7 Spirit Breaker, climbing high ground, just checking out what's up there, see if there are any stacks.
It is not the same game for him. He was high level before in the last game. This time he's still level 2, 10 minutes into the game. And this has been a day of, like, very farm supports. I think this is the lowest supports have been throughout all 5 games so far at this point.
Spirit Breaker, still level 2.
Get some experience mid. Or at
He
least
needs
try
to
to.
get something, you know, done. Try to stack, possibly. Clear those stacks. Later on, someone else clears it, and you get the XP, or just give him a lane. A Rubik is level 5. But he also kind of needs the dome.
Stacks being cleared by Armel. Going into the Vanguard. Orchid for the Invoker this time, and you could feel the difference. Like, Moon has a lot more of the map available for him to farm. His lane's not going poorly, so when he's not kicked out, he can continue to just keep himself towards, you know, a decent spot in the network. DJ getting chased. There is a sentry down. They're going to continue to go for this bounty and eventually finish him off, as well as pick up a bounty rune after depleting that bottle. KP still wants this Midas.
I'm very greedy. I'm having flashbacks from the previous game. Battle Fury Alchemist. It's an offlane Raid King. Moon scouting him out. Mana burn is there.
Yeah, looking to get the kill on the Wraith King while over top. Armel comes in. Raven chasing. Tornado missing on the KP over in the bottom lane. Armel dancing around the tower. Timber Chain comes across. Spirit Breaker's right here. Massaro's now eating this Viscous Nasal Goo. Can they get the kill on a KP? DJ coming over. Dust is used. That'll send him back while over top again. Massaros goes to the Timber Chain. They have stolen Timber Chain. They're right on top of the Timber Saw, who gets hit by telekinesis right before he Timber Chains away. And Febby will claim the life of this Timber Saw.
And while all this was happening, I was watching the bottom Raid King. He was being chased by 3 heroes. Track is online. He step dodges to the side, Tornado, and then Bounty Hunter is chasing him. He just got mana for the reincarnation, pops the dust just to slow him down and runs away. What a play from KP.
Really well done there. And buying some space, enough to get the kill into the Timber. And oh boy, Tim's Shuriken. Ooh, okay. Survives.
It's all about the survival for TNC in this game. Try not to lose. Try to keep your towers alive. Timbersaw is the hero that wants to snowball. He does not have any kills. Gabby's doing a very good job just staying away from the Timbersaw. Like, most of the carries will probably just stay there, try to contest the Timbersaw. Instead,
DJ caught again.
He went for the jungle. DJ.
Tim's with, I guess, a little bit of revenge. You track and try and kill me. Well, you're unsuccessful.
It's a good
I
Ruby
will be
game.
successful.
You have so many good spells to steal. Like, either you steal a track, anything from the Timbersaw against Timber. Like, even Tornado works real nice. And, of course, the Black Hole.
Yeah, they have Blink Black Hole available. We'll see how it gets used, who they're going to go for. That Blink getting delivered, I believe. Yeah, it's on the courier. Meanwhile, Gabby going into the Manta. Tornado EMP. And KP low on mana once again. Trying to hold as many Magic Wand charges as he can to make sure he has mana for reincarnation.
Might is done. Just needs to use the courier. Nah, it's paying off. Like,
Oh, this should be Black Hole.
Didn't get the morph off.
Yeah, dead very quickly. Ulti used, just not in time. And, well, that's going to be Febby giving up a second. So, a quick 1-2 gut punch from Fnatic. Now taking a 1K lead. I mean, that's going to happen when you're unable to shift and Black Hole gets used. But it's on a big cooldown. We'll see if there ends up being a retaliation here from TNC. Tim's coming over, Fable used,
look at
and
that
now the Wraith Fire
speed.
Blast.
Necronomicon Warrior with Alacrity.
Tornado EMP, Bristle. $2K gold. Advantage here for Fnatic. TNC, it seems like, yeah, they're waiting on Gabby, but can they keep this game together close enough with what Fnatic are throwing their direction at the moment?
I'm just having the same feeling from the previous game that if Fnatic this time around keeps the pressure going, they just might be able to win it. I want to see how the next 2 fights are going to go. Also, there's a Roche possibility for Fnatic. You have Eidolons who are maxed out now, level level 4, Necrobook 3 already done, and he's going into Orchid, something that we see quite a lot, especially in Southeast Asia region on Lycans, where like you go on a hero. I mean, Gabby will have that Manta style pretty soon, just needs 1,000 more gold.
They're going to have double Orchid,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
as Invoker will have one, and so will the Lycan. Still trying to figure out where KP's going with this Midas. I'm hoping it's not Midas Radiance.
I mean, it's a possibility. I would love to see maybe more like Armadeso type of a build. Because Morphling is your carry, you also have a Bristleback. Maybe if Bristle gets less farm, Raiden gets a bit more. That Bristle kind of transitions into the offlane, even though he was playing the mid.
Certainly doable, as I believe Gabby's almost done with his Manta. He's got a lot of stacks to work with. And then he's going into the Ags. Obviously, we saw that combination in the last game. Not sure it'll be as effective this game. But we're yet to see that. We'll have to see if it is as effective. They go to the smoke. 4-man smoke heading towards top. Not sure this ward caught vision of anybody, but well, now these Necro creeps are going around trying to spot anybody they can. Courier coming in. It's actually got nothing on it, from what I can see. Charge comes through on a Masaros. Shadowwalk stolen by the Rubik. Going to the ult, or thinking about it. Masaros continuing to feint it, just in case they can catch him before he timber chains. Telekinesis. Tim's taking a lot of damage. He's tracked up. Shuriken toss kills him. And now they've got Raven coming through. This is a bad fight for TNC. They need to be careful about how they approach this. Moon, Invis under the nose of this Bristleback. Tornado EMP. That hits KP. So now he really can't be too confident because he doesn't have mana for reincarnation.
Now Bristleback is just in their face right now. Also this initiation on a Timbersaw. They drop him in front of the 4 heroes. He gets a Whirling Death off plus Chakram. So a lot of damage. They need to be careful about that one. But if they can just keep slowing down them. Oh,
Black Hole.
Solo Black Hole.
Yeah, again onto Armel, and they'll get the kill. And they don't need this to be a showstopper Black Hole.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to get, 4-man Black Hole, wow. It's more about them isolating one hero, getting more control of the map, possibly getting inside the Roche. Raid King going straight into Shard. Okay.
Yeah, it almost feels like a necessity, right?
Yeah, there's 2 types of mana burns, Necro Warriors and EMP, so he's definitely need to be able to protect himself, but my question is, where's the damage gonna come from? Like, what is your role in this game?
Not sure.
They need levels on a Spirit Breaker. Oh no, Febby, what are you doing? Is that mind control type of a thing? I see 2 fluffy hats. I've seen a post on Reddit where mind control had 6 fluffy hats. It didn't end well for his team.
Guess we'll have to see where this goes. Can you fit 2? Those hats look so... Like, I don't think you could fit one
Yeah, you have
of the
2
other.
horns. Just you stick 1 hat on
Okay.
each one.
Fair. Balance point. KP obviously has the shard queued. Doesn't have it available for 2 more minutes. So he'll continue to farm. Midas off cooldown in 5. Jab's just sitting bottom. Make those Eidolons and continue to push out and farm so he can get to the BKB while the rest of the team takes Roche. This feels similar to game 1, except the other side of the other way around.
Yeah, exactly. This is the feeling that I got after this ranking was picked. He's going for Hand of Midas. 2,000 gold in the bank. Maybe he's thinking, Shard is good, but if somehow I can make it work, possibly get the Radiance online, it's going to be worth it. If we don't lose the next fight, I'll be getting closer to that Radiance. So it's a possibility.
How much does the Radiance help them?
Not great against Lycan. Just, great damage overall. But then you need to get the Radiance and Shard straight after.
Yeah. which could be a...
He's thinking he's in a tough situation, because this item build could backfire. You go for the wrong item build, you take 1 or 2 bad fights after that, you're kind of stuck with your items and you're not able to scale.
Jabs has no black hole for 38, but Raven, well, he's got an Aegis, he's got an Orchid. They should be able to run him down, and when you don't have mana, you don't have a second life. So, dead again, 25 seconds till he could buy the shard and not have that problem. It's probably almost even better that he didn't reincarnate, because then it would be on cooldown. Instead, he'll just be alive and have reincarnation afterwards. Need to be careful, black hole up in 5. I assume TNC know that. As Gabby still farming the Ancients. They found themselves another kill here on to Febby.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just piece by piece, Fnatic are picking apart TNC. And yeah, KP buys out on that shard. Has 1,000 gold to work with now, as well as the Midas off cooldown. He'll get himself even more gold. Question is, where does he go from here? And you're still hopefully relying on Morphling getting that Ags, which he's only 800 gold away from.
Yeah, all those kills are slowly adding up. Track kills on top of that, controlling more bounty runes, them getting D wards with the Necro units. So that's why we see 8k gold lead for Fnatic right now.
Tim's caught again. Masaros, easy kill there on the Rubik. They're trying to pressure Gabby, and they will pressure him away from the lane. 4 heroes down bottom. I believe that was the ulti used by Raven to just push them back and, well, now secure the tier 1. So things still going up all Millhouse right now for Fnatic.
Map getting slower, smaller and smaller for TNC here. You said that Aghanim Scepter getting close for Gabby, but Febby, he's under-leveled. He's level 9 only, so that means like your abilities are not maxed out once Morphling turns into him.
Do you morph into somebody else? Is it worth morphing into somebody else?
Well, you don't morph into like Rubik, you don't get anything from that. Raid King just doesn't feel right. Bristleback is okay-ish, but you want to be Spirit Breaker.
I mean, you do get the Ags upgrade on Viscous Nasal Goo, right? Maybe.
Sure, it could work.
Anybody on the side of Fnatic you like?
You don't have good targets. That's the problem. Like the best one you have is Spirit Breaker. Maybe turn into Timber Saw, have that extra damage, extra pure damage against him.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So Raven just continuing to push the bottom lane, and the pressure coming out from Fnatic. We'll see if there's any retort here. TPing away, Tornado out, EMP, Timber Chain, Armel. He's tracked up, in a bit of trouble. There's the Axe from the Morphling. Big stacks of Viscous Nasal Goo.
They're going in. Masaros trying to get some stacks up.
Yeah, they want to go through onto the kill onto Armel. Still a difficult one to potentially get. Now DJ charge. They know where he is. He's tracking up these heroes. He's trying to get some track money going his way. Up 9k. Get the money, money, money. A little Shane O'Mac money.
Radiant are scanning.
But now the Aegis expires, and maybe TNC are ready to battle the other way. They'll look over. They'll find DJ. They need to be careful. Charge coming out. They're keeping this Enigma controlled. EMP down. It won't hit onto anybody, but neither team loses anybody just yet. However, Armel, he's surrounded. Ice Wall down, Wraithfire Blast coming through onto the Timber Saw. They'll find Febby, chase down the Spirit Breaker. They are faster than him without a charge.
Yeah, Febby can't really catch a break. He's trying his best, scout things out, possibly bait a couple of spells. He baited that Shapeshift and it's more time to recover. Like TNC, they need more time. Their lineup is super scary once it comes to the late game. Red King getting the Aghanim Scepter, so that's going to keep them alive during the Black Hole. After the duration is done, you can still use your abilities, so maybe that's how they're going to win a team fight.
Tornado comes through as well as the EMP onto the Wraith King. Jabs again, looking for the perfect
There's
opportunity to get a Black Hole in. They need to be careful about how they group up. KP will run away after getting reincarnated, down for 2 minutes. Track this, okay.
It's a level 1 track, but still you want to get some...
Oh, there's the Black Hole onto the Morphling. Did he get the shift off in time? He did. Will he survive? Waveform out, track on a Masaros. Charge coming in with the BKB being popped by Jabs. They've got the tracks going back and forth. Charge on the... or from Gabby, but it's into the ice wall. Look how slow he is. They'll eventually get this going to Jabs. That's going to be a track kill for them. Shuriken bouncing around with the Whirling Death. A lot of damage on the Gabby, but they get killed on a DJ. Febby, charge. Oh, gets away. Telekinesis. Timber Chain does eventually hit onto Febby, and Gabby goes down to Moon. They are starting to lose heroes, and it might be time to call it retreat for TNC.
Wait, how did Gabby die?
They're going to go through and get Tim's. Raven's here. He's used that shapeshift. KP doesn't have reincarnate. Well, he doesn't have a life. He's getting run down here. No chance he gets out.
It's much better that he does not have reincarnation there. They needed to bail. You know, they needed to just go out after getting a couple of kills. It was a good bait from Morphling, baiting that Black Hole, managing to get out. I just want to see, you know, how Morphling actually died, because Sunstrike was already used.
They are focusing this Timbersaw too much, in my opinion.
Timbersaw is just not killable at the moment. He's way too tanky. Hood, Bloodstone, has a Yule Scepter.
And he just stands there. And
they don't have a Spirit Vessel. It's just tough, because you know he's going to be very hard to kill. That Spirit Vessel makes Timbersaw's life easier. Doesn't even need to like get a second spell mechanic on himself. Like Yule Scepter is one. Usually you see Lotus Orb to be able to remove any kind of like silences, and that Spirit Vessel that I mentioned. So he's going straight into Shivas.
So charge came out from Gabby. Let's see if we can follow him on this replay. Tim's comes over, they get the kill on a Jabs. Shuriken makes it so Gabby's quite low. Sunstrike misses. He's up towards the top of the screen. Turns into the Spirit Breaker, and oh, I didn't quite see what took him out there. I don't know if I'm blind, but I couldn't see it. Oh, I think the observer just circled the Forge Spirits.
Okay.
I saw that little move right there. Thank you.
Because he had 21 charges, that's why I was wondering, like, how did he die? Maybe he was trying to morph everything down, use a wand, got just hit by a Forge Spirit, unfortunately.
Decipher the drawings of Webos with the cursor going around the Forge Spirits.
Radiant are scanning.
So let's see, 14k lead, but definitely feeling potentially doable. Oh, KP, Dust. On the Moon, Telekinesis, that hits. They've got the track onto the Bounty Hunter. More track gold for them. And it's track and leave. You need to get out of here and bail, but there's the Shapeshift as well as the Silence. Febby just gets obliterated. Now they're on to Armel. Can they stay on the Bristle and get this kill? Tornado EMP with the Midnight Pulse. BKB as well as the Black Hole comes down. Gabby turns into the Timbersaw, thinking about going in on this. But the BKB still going for Jabs. They don't get the kill on Armel just yet. The Deafening Blast, there's the Manta, still disarmed. Chakram, Black Hole stolen, and it's on to Masaros again. They get that kill on a Raven. Gabby gets the kill there. Timberchain onto the high ground. They're still controlling Masaros, but is it going to be enough to get the kill? Whirling, dealing. Can they get it? Oh, Tim survives because the Timberchain misses. Masaros is gone, and like that, TNC.
Oh, that's a perfect one. You know, run. Then he turns into into Timbersaw and uses it against him. So yeah, Black Hole, they didn't get a kill. It's much easier for Enigma right now to play. He has a Blink BKB. Getting very close to the Lincoln Sphere. Once he got that, Rubik will need to find a way how to, you know, get through that Lincoln Sphere. But yeah, good fight for TNC.
Extending them. They're getting these fights to go long enough where they can start to turn them around.
they need to not be able to die during the shapeshift, because this is where the most damage comes from. And I like it, going for some crazy item build, which I really like. You know, getting that Scotty, slow down Bristleback, great against the Morphling, it reduces the regeneration.
Track, Tim's in trouble, but there's the charge. BKB popped by Jabs. Now the charge coming out from Gabby. He's going to stop right in front of Jabs. They'll get the kill into Tim's, but they'll trade Jabs.
Tim's is like, guys, how did you let me die there? He got cold snapped and just attacked by 2 Forge Spirits.
Tornado, EMP. They need to be careful. No mana. Sunstrike. Oh, the Wolves are in. They pick up the Aegis in time. They get it onto Gabby, but the Deafening Blast hits on a 3 as well as the Ice Wall being down. They're going to bring in the Forge Spirits. They'll get the kill here on a KP. He's got Reincarnation, but look at this. He's so slow in the Ice Wall, but he's got the Axe. He'll survive for a little bit longer. Eventually, well, that life will be depleted.
He'll get those Forge Spirits before he dies.
Valiant. Charge? Nope, not landing. And they'll get the outpost in
these
time.
These are track kills. Like, all of these are track kills, so they're getting a lot of gold from that. Still, I would call this a big win for TNC. They got the Aegis from the enemy team and the cheese on top of that. Gabby holding both for now, going into BKB. And Spirit Breaker, you know, he's getting the levels. Charge maxed out, Bulldoze maxed out, status resistance there, 70% when Morphin turns into him, so that's going to be quite good. I mean, Black Hole doesn't care about status resistance, so that's also a good thing going for Fnatic.
Saros finishes that Shiva's. Bounty Hunter going 4 staff. He's got 2 charges on that Spirit Vessel. Good against this Morphling. Cheese is dropped. Who is that given to? The Bristle? Let's take a look. Tome and double Shivas. Interesting.
A bit of miscommunication. You definitely don't need the 2 Shivas guard. It's good to have the slowdown, regeneration, Spirit Vessel. Yeah, they have the 3 best items against the Morphling, something he doesn't like to play into. Spirit Vessel. They have almost Scotty done on Raven. And yeah, that's double Shivas guard, actually. Double the value. It's not how it works, but...
Charge coming through onto DJ. That's coming out from Gabby. Will charge hit all 3 heroes. Uh-oh. Now the waveform as well as the kill on Moon. They took him out so fast. They're looking for the charge coming out from Febby. DJ, charge, charge. Here they come like cars too. DJ getting low, trying to get out of this one, but the ulti comes out from Febby. Using that Nether Strike will get the kill on a DJ. They're looking for the TP out, but there's the telekinesis coming through into Masaros.
Run. Can't get out of that one. So yeah, great initiation from Gabby. He turns into Spirit Breaker, charges into 3 people. Like, they're just stacking. Fnatic is handling these fights to them quite easily.
That was a good one. I'm still smiling from you getting the run off. And then I did like the Gabby, you're washed up. That voice line's great too.
Oh yeah.
Armel taking the top tier 1. There is a courier here.
KP picked up a gem, so it's going to be much easier to catch Invoker, catch that Bounty Hunter, get rid of some of the vision.
Oh, I got excited for a second. It's Raven going for the Scotty. I saw the point booster. I thought he was going to have the bite available.
Now, for a moment, I thought, yeah, Bloodstone, man. These Southeast Asian games are wild, especially the previous one, you know. Alchemist does not give a damn thing, gets a Battle Fury for himself as an offlane, goes into Shadowblade. Kind of ruins a lot of the pubs, because there will be someone, you know, just saying, I just saw that, you know, you can't report me, I'm not reportable.
Yeah, but you can't copy something that was used in a losing effort.
Yeah. But
if it was a winning effort, maybe I'd give a little bit more slack. Oh, God, DJ caught again, Wraithfire Blast.
And Tranquil Boots, regeneration, and the tower region actually keeping him alive there because they did not hit him, not even once, to cancel the Tranquils.
Axe being built for the Rubik. I'm excited for that from Tim's. That is always fun to watch when you get a Rubik in there, stealing spells, throwing them back. Bang, bang, boom, back and forth.
Bang, bang, boom.
Yeah, bing, bang, boom.
Oh. Okay. I'm down with some bang, bang, boom. abilities. So yeah, getting close to it. Also having like Ether Lens, Arcane Supremacy maxed out, level 15 talent, so he can cast his abilities from really far away. And has that Philosopher's Stone, so that's
Radiant's bottom
helping
tower
quite a lot.
is under attack.
Getting that gold, going to the Ags, 250 gold away. And we'll secure the tower and probably make up the difference. So tower goes down,
Radiant's bottom
and
tower
Ags,
is
100 gold out. Charge from Gabby, that's coming in onto the mid lane. So that'll keep him pushing out. Seeing those Forge Spirits and making sure that they can keep these lanes from pushing in too hard. Aegis has expired. You always want to throw it out after its expiration date. Nobody likes a sour Aegis.
And KP, he's all alone there. He has that shard, has that Aghanims, but they need to connect with him.
Yeah, it's almost like they're waiting for them to get drawn out by KP. And that's exactly what will happen. Masaro's now leading, and it's just him who was able to get that kill on the KP, who is level 20. And then you've got Armel continuing to throw quills, as well as the Viscous Nasal Goo, trying to draw this Fnatic team out.
So much value from the gem against Invoker, against the Bounty Hunter, and Wolf. So you can actually like smoke. There's always this constant threat of Wolf being on top of you, scouting things out, and you know, it's also a lot of gold. Finally, Febby gets all his spells maxed out, skipping the talents, and has that Vladimir's Aura now. So has an item. It's actually his third item if you count in 2 Fluffy Hats as first 2 items.
Yeah, I'll count it. Maybe I'll get a real-life Fluffy Hat. Looks very comfortable. You see being built for the Bristle. He's got that Abyssal Blade. Holding on to the Elven Tunic. Tornado EMP. Still working with some mana. Also has the Cheese. He's been tracked.
Fnatic lineup is just gonna keep falling off. You have Timbersaw, you have Lycan. You know, even Lycan can get like still 2 more items. It's just that other heroes scale much better into late game.
Right.
They rely so much on Enigma landing a multiple man black hole to win a fight right now. Jabs can't afford to go for a single black hole anymore.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, obviously that works out in your favor. You're going to have that early black hole just to get those single kills, but that was when you were running away with the game. It's a 1K lead now.
They lost almost 10,000 gold lead in the last 5 to 7 minutes.
I mean, look at that. 15,000 in their favor.
It was a 15? Okay.
And gone. You know, you drop it all
Gonzo.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that just shows the ability from TNC to stick with it, and they made the right moves. We talked about that, moving around the map. Getting that Aegis was big at slowing down the game because the pressure was coming out from Fnatic, like the first game that TNC was doing to Fnatic. And they read that situation really well.
Wait, where is their gem? I can't find the gem. Raid King was holding on to gem for a very long time. Did he drop it? What happened to gem? He didn't die.
Morphling's got it.
Okay, Morphling got it. Because I've seen Febby. He's queued up another gem.
Multiple gems. Eyes of the world. Trying to get some eyes on the world. Must be a big Grateful Dead fan. Timeless Relic for the Invoker going into the Ags. Gabby going Heart. Minotaur Horn found for the Rubik.
Oh, he also found the Illusion Escape. So another extra illusion of the Morph. Easily, you can bait stuff with it. You can scout things. It's also a farming tool. It's just the best tier 4 item you can find on Morph.
So we'll see as the next Roche time is not too far away. So the next fight might decide.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Timeless Relic on Rubik.
And Flamethrower for the Timbersaw. I like that.
Yeah, I was just talking about Timeless Relic on Rubik. You interrupt me and say, yeah, Flamethrower on Timbersaw. Like, it's not even close. You know, it's just a meme. I don't know. It's not the greatest shard upgrade.
I'll hang my head in shame over here. I get excited about the different things that come out. I'm excited about the Timeless Relic, especially with the Ags. You know, I feel like your output as Tims on this Rubik right now is pretty high. Leveler and Stormcrafter for the Radiant side. He's still holding on to the Philosopher's Stone, though. And he's going Trickster's Cloak.
Okay, they found a Trickster Cloak as well. Like, it's good for positioning, so he can find the opening. They also have a gem, so they can get rid of the vision, they can get rid of their Necro units vision, the true vision they provide. But hiding and stealing the black hole from Enigma is his job in this game. They only need to be able to proc the Lincolns first. So probably Spirit Breaker needs to use his ulti just to try to proc it.
Yeah, so it might
or
be difficult.
Abyssal Blade. Abyssal Blade also by Bristleback can do it.
Do you want to pop a Lincolns with...
Yes, you have
Abyssal,
to.
though?
Yeah, you have to.
So game sitting even, 18-13. 80% cooldown efficiency for KP, 800 gold earned by this Midas.
If Black Hole is used and Enigma has like 5-second BKB, pops the BKB a bit before he goes in, you don't need anyone to actually pop the Lincolns. You can use the Fate Bolt for yourself because the duration is 4 seconds, and then you steal the Black Hole. Like, it's very situational.
They found the Saros. Uh-oh, Timber Saw has been caught. He's up in the air. Waveform, Gabby getting the kill onto the Timber. Flamethrower not going to help you in that situation. Now KP going to the Abyssal. He's scaling real well. And just, it's going to be such a nuisance. We've seen, teams have to play against this Wraith King Ags where, fights just go so much longer.
You will get your spells off.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're caught inside a black hole, it lasts 4 seconds. Reincarnation Ags keeps you alive for 7 seconds, gives you extra attack speed as well on top of that.
Bounty going Shard himself. That's the track upgrade. So allies will gain 50% of the track speed boost, providing 600 vision around the target for Bounty Hunter's team.
It's an old
Smoke
track.
used. Smoke used, and they'll go into Roche. But Rubik does have his courier on this, so uses the shield, keeping it at a spot that maybe it survives, but it does get killed off. TNC not too far away from the pit, but they'll have to react pretty quickly to go in on this. DJ watching those steps. Chakram on Roche. Can they make a move? DJ over, track Tornado. That'll hit with the Ice Wall, and that's just Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, all going to Fnatic pretty much for free. Abyssal Blade, though, they'll use that Shapeshift Bash as he's shapeshifting. Now they'll focus their attention here onto Gabby. They're bringing DJ as well as Raven over. KP trying to help out. Febby up in the front lines as he gets silenced, hit with the Chakram, and now KP comes in with the Wraithfire Blast. Raven still moving in. They got the kill onto Gabby. It's just Febby. It's just a matter of time until he dies. Black Hole used on Armel, and they'll pop the Lincolns, but I don't think Tim stole it. He's got Chakram. That's it. Link's away. They get the kill into the Bristle. He doesn't have buyback. And Febby dies too. That was very lax from TNC.
And Enigma has Refresher because they have been blessed by Gaben. So even if they decide to take one more fight, he could possibly just refresh it and land a game-winning Black Hole.
Yeah, no Bristle for 70. You got a win condition right now if you pressure up. Hey, I'm wondering why TNC, because they knew that Roche was going to come out.
Yeah, that was happening. That's why I'm so surprised that they did not go in and try to contest it.
Chakram back and forth from Tim. Fire Blast, E-Blade coming through into Masaros. Chakram again throwing it through these creeps. Telekinesis from a distance. Fade Bolt. Masaros getting chain locked down, but KP pops the Minotaur Horn, gets hit with the track, and now Raven forward. He's got the Alacrity trying to take a tier 3 in the top lane as they'll glyph up. They've got the axe picked up by the Invoker. Raven now forcing himself back as the charge comes out from Febby. This is going to be stopped right before the stairs.
So yeah, no buybacks used at all. They pop the glyph. Need to be very careful. Like, Fnatic doesn't want to fully commit. They would like to wait another minute for Black Hole to come off cooldown.
Have the double Black Hole.
Double Black Hole also going into Aghanim Scepter. But for now, I think you just, save a buyback.
Gem picked up here by Rubik. as Bounty's holding one himself.
They lost the gem.
Minotaur Horn from KP backing away. So let's see, Armel working towards a heart. He's got cheese, didn't survive that black hole. Unfortunate for him, and he is level 25, so does have that 25 talent. Eidolon damage coming in for the Enigma. And that talent that the Bristle took the Warpath damage per stack, so always nice when you're starting to hit pretty hard as a Bristle.
Enigma has enough mana to actually use 2 black holes. Refresher Shard doesn't cost any mana, so it's not a Refresher Orb. And now they're putting the pressure. 2 black holes available. Cheese, Aegis, they're ready to go.
I like him taking that percent chance critical strike with the shapeshift. So let's see, Heart for the Morphling. They're coming up onto the high ground. Armel spotting this Timber Chain across with the track through onto the Bristle back. Gabby's on the high ground, waveform down to the low ground. They get the kill into DJ immediately, and he's going to buy back. Wicked 6 spree here for Gabby, but
Enigma can't go in.
He's gone. Already popped the BKB on the Enigma. It might be time for Fnatic to get out, knowing that Enigma can't really do anything without the BKB. They get the kill on a Febby. He finally falls. He'll buy back. And now with the BKB pop by Gabby going after the Enigma, pops the Lincoln's. Jabs now. Needs to be very careful. Coming over,
he's
Black
gonna steal the Black Hole.
Uh-oh, this is a problem. And Cataclysm comes down. Tim's telekinesis up into the air. And he's only got Chakram. He's tracked up, in some trouble. They'll get the kill here on the KP as well as Tim's, and they'll look over at Armel. But Raven getting low, charged up, bashed up, in some trouble, loses the Aegis, but the Whirling Death. Oh, start from the Centaur! They'll get the kill here on a Febby. He bought back. He's going to be gone for 88 seconds. They've got KP with buyback, but the bash is coming through into Armel with the BKB being popped here as well as the track on him. So he's trying to run away, but all 5 heroes are around him from the side of Fnatic, and they'll get the kill. Triple for Masaros. Armel is gone again without buyback.
Man, that Centaur, Agent Centaur playing for Fnatic. He's been infiltrated in that jungle for 46 minutes, and now he has revealed his true face. There's also Gem on the ground. I think Rubik misclicked. I believe Rubik misclicked and clicked on Timbersaw instead of Enigma to be able to steal the black hole, failed to do so. Like his position, he was not close to the fight at all. He was standing where Dire Tier 2 tower stands on the right side, just to be able to, you know, stand far away from the fight, go in, possibly steal a black hole.
Steal Thou, he'll use it immediately. Waveform back and forth, Tornado coming in, but that's not going to land. Masaro's trying to zone out Gabby, who will use that flamethrower. Whirling Death stolen by Tim's. They've broken the high ground. And just picked up for Moon. Waveform over to the side. Lincoln's popped on multiple heroes. Gabby still here as the Timber, and you've stolen Alacrity. That's
big.
That's really good
big
one.
On Morphling.
They just need these other heroes.
With no Bristle.
There's the Alacrity on the Gabby. They're going to go with the Waveform. Can they get the damage out of the Rainbow with the telekinesis? They've got themselves the Reincarnation. That's going to pop with the Deafening Blast coming out with the BKB being popped by Gabby. They're looking with the Black Hole. It's going to hit. No, it's not. It's only on the KP. They'll get the count on the Wraith King. They look over as the charge hits on the DJ. Masaro's still front running on this one. And then again, Rubik does not steal that Black Hole. They've got the Ice Wall down on top of Gabby, and that's making it so he can barely move
Gabby's
and spell.
out of mana. He has buyback though, but someone's dropping the power treads, bringing some mangoes. Gabby microing his hero nicely, but
Tornado.
still, Barracks will go down.
Just Tim's not coming away with a Black Hole when he needs it.
It's a tough one, you know. There's a lot of chaos happening. He needs to be in a good position. Someone needs to proc that Lincoln's. They have one Abyssal Blade, and they have Spirit Breaker with the Nether Strike that goes through Magic ability. So they need to either like pop it before or need to use one of those two.
Gabby's Courier goes down. Has 7,300 gold, trying to get a Scotty out in his favor. He did have Alacrity on Gabby. They really weren't able to do much with it. They end up still losing that top Rax. So let's see. This game is now back to 19,000 in favor of Fnatic.
Oh, what a back and forth games we had today.
Bloodthorn, Heart for Lycan. Raven, at times he's felt a little like he's fallen off a bit, but overall, I think it's okay. Especially coming back in, getting a Bloodthorn, getting a Heart, a little bit more survivability. Ooh, Abyssal Blade comes through, and now they're going to look over the Morphling. He's
He
so
didn't
much
get
what?
the shift off. Like, he has a lot of HP, percentage-based
Maybe now trying to
damage.
run. He's gone.
Rips him apart.
60 seconds. He's got no buyback. Morphling does. Probably going to be forced to use it. Tornado to the air. Armel now tracked up. Timber Chain comes across as well as the Whirling Death. They look over as the BKB's been popped by Armel. They've got the house stolen, so they're going to try and keep Armel alive as they'll use that Abyss Blade right clicks coming in a Raven, as well as the right clicks coming through from this Wraith King, but the Deafening Blast as the Minotaur Horn is getting popped. Ooh, Armel, he's gone. This is a problem. They'll go after Tims. The buyback's pretty late here from Gabby as Masaro's still just frontlining. They've got these heroes just dropping after the Wraith King's Axe falls apart on them. They have buyback available on the Bristle as KP still hitting away on Masaros, but it's the Timbersaw who doesn't feel like he's ever going to die in this game anymore. Reincarnation, that gets popped once again. Masaros just standing forward as the rest of the team takes these buildings, and Masaros really doesn't care about this tickling damage that's coming out from TNC. They've got the Midnight Pulse down as well as the track coming through. KP dusts him up. Timber Chain coming out from Gabby. They're looking for the Black Hole. This might come in, though. He gets popped, and now the Timber Chain over. They look over at Gabby as Raven and Masaros are trying to deal with this.
Him, the game's over.
Armel, he's gone. Fnatic, they'll end up losing DJ as well as Raven. They have buyback available on the Lycan. There's the Black Hole coming through onto the Morphling. There's the Cataclysm right on top, and the Meteor dropped down on him. He's gone. He's only just the second life thanks to the Wraith King Ags, and eventually he'll die for 2 minutes. 125 seconds on the sideline. They'll look over at Febby. They'll get a kill. It's a full team wipe in favor of Fnatic, and they will split the first two. It's one apiece, and we were going to another game 3.
Oh man, great performance by Fnatic in this one, managing to keep up, even though they have like a Timbersaw, they have Lycan, these two heroes